Hello everyone and welcome to your Over the Top Rope Newsflash for December 11th, 2023. I just really quickly wanted to go over some of the matches and some of the things that are being announced for tonight's Monday Night Raw. I personally probably won't be watching, but some of these things I may watch the clips of tomorrow on YouTube. But so far here's what we have advertised. CM Punk will appear on Monday Night Raw. Okay, I may tune in for that. As long as his promos aren't as boring as the one he gave 2 weeks ago. As long as his promo is kind of the same feel as the one he cut on SmackDown, we're good. So, okay, CM Punk is going to appear. We have Cody Rhodes and Shinsuke Nakamura. That's Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Now this I find really interesting because wasn't it last week? Because I thought the clip on TikTok, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it just last week that Shinsuke targeted Cody with the red mist? You would think they would want to build to a bigger stage for this match. I'm very surprised that they're already going Shinsuke, Cody already. I know that Shinsuke's had vignettes over the last couple of weeks targeting somebody, and we found out that his target is Cody. For what reason, I don't know, because at first I thought he was targeting Punk because Shinsuke was doing the GTS, but this was before we knew that Punk was going to return to WWE. Also being advertised, Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre. Now, this is a match I may tune in to see because I love Jey Uso and I love Drew McIntyre. And if I said Jimmy Uso, I meant Jey Uso. I apologize. Main event Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. So this should be interesting. It's also being advertised that there will be a segment between Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. Now this I have to say, oh boy, who wants to hear Nia Jax speak on the microphone and just go through some scripted promo where she sounds all monotone and just flat? Because I saw some of her promos with Raquel and Rhea on TikTok. That's where I get most of my WWE content now. So I don't have to sit through 3 hours of boring Monday Night Raw. I watch the most important stuff on TikTok. So I saw the videos of her cutting promos when she was doing a program with Rhea and Raquel, and I just didn't feel like Nia Jax knew how to cut a promo. When she left WWE, or when she was quote-unquote fired, I still didn't believe that she was that good on the microphone, and now she comes back and she's still not very good on the microphone. I hate to say it, I speak the truth, guys. This is just my truth. But I don't see Nia Jax as a good promo. I really don't. So this segment with Becky Lynch is probably going to set up their match. And Becky Lynch already posted about it on her social media, talking about 5 years in the making. I'm glad for those of you who like Nia Jax and like Becky Lynch, but for me, although I do love Becky Lynch, Rebecca, whatever you want to call her, I love Rebecca Quinn, I love Becky Lynch, but honestly, 5 years in the making to see Becky Lynch for the Nia Jax, I think I'm going to pass on this one. Nia Jax is not a good wrestler in my opinion. The only reason why they're going back to this is because 5 years ago, that's when Nia was careless in the ring and broke Becky's face. We all remember that bloody shot And Monday Night Raw went off the air, and Becky's like standing at the top of the steps with the crowd, and her nose is just bloody and it's pouring blood. And so now, 5 years later, they're going back to it. Like, they think that we're all excited about it. No, thank you. And like I said on my Twitter, I commented to Becky tweet and I said, thank God I'm glad I didn't get enough sleep last night. You know why? Because I know if I turn on this segment or this match, I know I will fall asleep right away, no problem. And I just say good for you guys that enjoy this stuff, but for me, I'm going to pass because I'm really not that interested in Becky Lynch, Nia Jax match. No offense to Becky Lynch and no offense to Nia Jax. It's just not for me. I love Becky Lynch. If it was anyone else but Nia Jax, I wouldn't have a problem. But since it is, I'm respectfully gonna pass on that. It seems like it's often being advertised that, am I reading this correctly? Maxine Dupree versus Rhea Ripley. Maxine Dupree, really? The hot girl that hanging around with Otis and Chad Gable? I'm very, very, very surprised that they're giving Maxine Dupree a match with Rhea Ripley. Now, it doesn't say it's for the Women's Championship, thank God. Now, that could all change, but yeah, that's all I'm getting for now. So we have Puck officially signed. Now, as we know, as news reports came out earlier today, we know that CM Punk is going to sign exclusively with Monday Night Raw, so that's what his segment's going to be. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cody Rhodes. Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. Nia Jax Becky Lynch segment, and Maxine Dupree versus Rhea Ripley. Now, this is just what's being advertised right now. I know as it gets closer to Showtime, they're going to add more. But I just wanted to come in real quick and give you a rundown of what I'm seeing on Twitter so far. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day, guys. Join me next time for the next Newsflash or Over the Top Rope podcast, where we go over the latest news, rumors, and gossip in the pro wrestling world as we go over the top rope. Comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. 3.